I was always splitting wood. I split my own wood, you know. I never got a wood splitter till about a year ago. And might be 2 years, because I'm on dialysis now, best part 2 years. Before I was married, I was in my teens. I went with my half brother, Muscataba. We was there a couple of months in the lumber woods, and we got $2.75 a day. Thought it was pretty good because the wage wasn't that good at home. Them days you didn't use much money, you know. And then I got in lumber woods with Hawkins and Swigger down in Riversdale, the other side of Truro. I worked with them for 4 winters. And the first winter when I went there, I was chopping, and then their cookee left, so they asked me if I would go on cookee and help the cook, you know, in the cookhouse. And there we got $4 a day. You know, I lived down in Petite Riviere, you know, till about 20 years ago. And in the winter, I used to work in the woods helping cut pulpwood. A fellow down there, he used to hire me with him. $5 a day, and I used to cut 20 cord of wood for a fellow down there, and I cut it with the Swede saw. And I always said it wouldn't. They didn't pay to buy a power saw because it cost too much, you know, for what extra you cut. I thought, but after a while, I changed my mind, and I cut 20 cord of wood and got the money, and then I went and bought a power saw. Well, I got a job at Snyder Shipyards. We worked all outdoors, and then they built a building for the builder-boats in, and that was good for the stormy day. But in a cold day, it was just saying walking in a nice house. Yeah, I never had a car till I was, I think, in my 50s. I drove bicycle around Petite to my work. All winter and summer, I drove bicycle. And I went to work for Snyder's with 2 other fellows. They each took turn and went and took their car one day, and the other fellow took his, and I traveled with them. And then they started talking retiring. So I said, I thought, my gosh, I can't retire. I got to do something. So I bought a car. Yeah, a Dodge Dart. These last few years, I don't work out much. I mow my own lawn. I got a lot of big lawn to mow. I got a set-on mower, and I keep that mowed. And I always look after the wood. I plant quite a sized garden. I have I raise about 40, 50 pounds of dry beans. But since I got doing dialysis, I ain't supposed to lift anything over 15 pounds. So and I can't be swinging the axe. Oh yeah, when you're on dialysis, that's it. You got to do it the rest of your life. Yeah. The dialysis keeps you pretty busy because I got to go upstairs 5 times for do dialysis. So they got a machine that you use that you can do it in the night, and it runs at night, and then you're all free in the day. I'm used to doing it. They mentioned doing it, getting that machine and doing it that way, you know, in the night. But I don't know. I'm so used to doing it. Well, it's I mean, it's the best I can do. I mean, it keeps me going. As far as work goes, I don't think work hurts you because I've worked hard all my life, and you know, and that didn't kill me young.